Okay, guys. Hello, it's me again, Bruno. So today, the title of my topic is Who are you? And yes, I'm asking you the question. You on the other side, whoever you are. And as I was thinking about this topic, this message for today, I started to think about more you guys, you teenagers. Why? Because I know that teenagers, and I've been there. Teenagers have a hard time, they're developing, the brain is, developing, and all the adult thoughts are building. The personality is being constructed in the teen age. So as I was thinking about that, so when I went to work this morning, so as I take transportation to go to work, I was sitting down, and there were two young girls, two high schooler, who came and they sat just in front of me. And so you have a lot of kids, entering and exiting, etc. And I was observing them. I love to observe people. And one thing that I noticed is there were a lot of guys, teenagers entering, and some of them were talking to them, and most of the time they were kind of ignoring us, just say hi, etc., etc. But one thing that was different is each time a kind of a bad boy entered, like a different guy. Like, for example, there was a guy with long hair, and he was wearing like shorts and kind of a raggedy t-shirt, and he had long hair, but not really, seemed like a little bit dirty. He looked like kind of a bad boy, like a renegade. I used to watch that TV series, The Renegade. So he looked like a renegade. He had no bag. So I wondered, how does he study at school? He had no bag, nothing. And there was another guy, a young guy. He had some dreadlocks. And there were some other guys. And it's funny because each time a guy like that would enter, they would look at each other and they would, speak to each other. So what I understood from that is they were only interested when they saw guys who were different. There was one guy with long hair, like a renegade, like a bad boy. He was wearing shorts. I mean, like he was going to the beach or something, but the guy was going to school. It was 8 a.m. The other guy had dreadlocks. There was another guy who was dressed, as like a basketball player. And they were looking at them and they were commenting, they were talking to each other. But they were not doing that with the other guys, the nice guys, the normal guys. So why am I talking about that? I mean, this example can apply to everybody, but especially to teenagers. Because the problem with teenagers and the problem with this society, I call this society a copycat society. Why? Everybody has the same sneakers. Everybody needs to have some Adidas Stan Smith. Everybody needs to have skinny jeans. Everybody needs to wear this or that. So there's the pressure of society. Okay, I understand that fashion and brands are important. But you can be fashion and be different and be your own self. So what I understood and what I know and what I'm trying to bring to you guys today is those two teenagers, they were only interested by guys who were different. Guys who had a different vibe, who had something original. And everybody's original. I am original. I am unique. I have my uniqueness. There's nobody like me. Like that speaks like me, that looks like me, that thinks like me, that acts like me, that feels like me. Nobody is exactly like me. Even if I had a twin, an identical twin, we are all different. We are all unique. And we are in a society that tries to kill our uniqueness And the people who are most affected are teenagers. You can have sneakers and be fashion who are different than Stan Smith. You can wear something else. You can wear jeans and not necessarily have the same skinny jeans that everybody has. And the problem I have with that is a lot of teenagers, they wear things a lot of time that they don't like. They just wear it to be like everybody else. They don't want to be different. And the problem is you guys and you girls are losing. And I'm talking especially to the young boys, because I know you want to impress girls. But those teenagers are impressed by guys who are different, guys who are unique in some way, guys who seem not to care. Why? Because those guys are mysterious. And I'm not saying that they are bad boys or things like that, that they don't behave. But I'm saying that they are unique about the way they carry themselves. They look a little bit mysterious, a little bit rebellious. They don't look like nice guys, that guys who obey the rules. And hey, teenagers, I'm not asking you to disrespect your teachers. I'm not asking you not to study. I'm asking you to find out who you are and what you really like. You don't need to be dressed like everybody else. You don't need to listen to the same music that everybody else is listening just because they're doing it. You can be perfectly special and different. And a lot of you guys, you teenagers, are losing it because you don't understand that. And again, I'm talking about teenagers, but this can apply also with adults. Because guess what? Women, they are adventurous, even in their 30s and their 40s. If you ask a woman to choose between a guy who's like everybody else and a guy who's different, she's going to choose the guy who's different because she wants some adventure. She wants a guy who's mysterious. She wants to think about the guy. A guy who's going to make her think, who's going to make her wonder. If a woman knows everything you're going to do all the time, you always do the same thing over and over and over again, there's nothing original about you. There's nothing exciting about you. I mean, what do you expect? So what I'm trying to tell you guys, especially, is that female, in general, they want guys who are original, guys who are themselves, who are different. And we are all different. But we are trying to be like the other guy instead of being ourselves. That's my message today. You guys are special. Why are you afraid of being yourself? And I guarantee you, if you are yourself really, that's where you're going to find real success. With women, real success in life.